You never have this attitude when you're speaking to father or fourth uncle. Oh. And what attitude is that? You've always treated father with the utmost respect. With fourth uncle, you may watch your words around him and be on your guard since he keeps toying with you, but this just means you take him seriously. But with me, all you've done is make a fool out of me. Admit it, I'm right. He's getting harder to deal with now that he's in his rebellious teen phase. Saying I make a fool of you is too harsh, but it is true that our relationship is casual. When I talk to you, I don't have to walk on eggshells like I do with His Majesty the Emperor, and I don't have to constantly keep my guard up like when I'm with the Prince of you. Only when I am speaking to you am I able to speak my mind, because I know you don't see me as merely your private tutor or playmate, but as a close friend who you can confide in. That was why I vowed to you that I shall cut through the tides with my meager strength when we were in the side hall in Dongyuan. Did you think I made that promise half-heartedly? That I didn't mean it with my entire soul? You know how I feel about you. Are you still harboring doubts about that? I told you I'll never betray you, yet you refuse to believe me. Tell me, then, what exactly do I have to do to gain your trust? Shall I carve my heart out and show it to you? I underestimated you, Your Highness. Back then, it felt like your so-called promises were only made on a whim since you were young. No one could predict what would happen in the future. I was worried that I was taking up too much of your time, so I stopped visiting the Eastern Palace as often and even stood you up a few times. I didn't want to truly hurt you. I apologize. No, it's because of me. You can't place your trust in me because I'm not good enough. Qinghe, I promise I'll grow up. When you leave the capital, when you can't see me, I'll grow as fast as I can. When you're back, I'll be a man you can count on. Can you give me some more time? Can you wait for me? Regardless of the past, right now, this future emperor, this young man named Zhu Helen, is bearing his heart to me with no reservations. Not enough. He's not close enough. It's as if there's a ravine in my heart that cannot be filled. What must I do to calm this desire that burns inside me? Your Highness. Why did you suddenly talk? Why did you suddenly charge at me? Remember to write when you're in Shaanxi. The mail delivered by governors and imperial censors are all handled by a dedicated person. You have to write to me every time you write to father. I will. Even if you have nothing to report and don't write to father, you still have to write to me. You can talk about whatever you want. I will. Also, if you keep talking, the sun will set. Can I go now, chatterbox? I'm not a chatterbox, you're just stingy. You can't bear to use any more words on me. Wow, how dare you wipe my saliva off? What are you, a puppy? Enough fooling around. I need to get going. Then I'll go first. I'll return to the palace. I don't want to watch you leave. You watch me instead. I'm off. Keep your eyes on me. Remember what I look like. Can you give me more time? Can you wait for me? I will. Jingji Province. We can't catch up now, Your Highness. Let's turn back. Han Ben. It's but a stone's throw away. We'll get there in no time on horseback. Why would we not be able to catch up? How dare you? Get your hand off me.